Well, today's the day, at least in the next few minutes is the day. I'm going to be taking those out to the garden. I have some onion starts already out there. We're going to get these in the ground.
My 101 spot for the day continues with the sugar on the highway, the portal vein. And when it gets on that one-way highway, insulin joins it because insulin is the key that goes to the liver and says, I've got the key to open up the cells to let the sugar in, and so it does that. That is why the insulin goes out, because it allows the sugar to be used. The liver does 4 things with that sugar. Number 1, it turns it into ATP. ATP, you may remember from your biology days. It's instant energy. It's what we need to be able to keep all of our body functioning properly, sleeping, eating, walking, talking. It just keeps it there. It's there for us to be able to do things with. Number 2 is glycogen. Glycogen is the human carbohydrate. It turns it into that for storage, stores it into the liver for when it needs it at a later time. Number 3, it turns it into triglyceride, which is a fat, which our body needs and requires. Number 4, it turns it into cholesterol, which is a fat, which our body needs and requires. So it does all 4 of these things. First, ATP, very quick, doesn't hold on to it for very long. It can only store a certain amount in the liver, so most of it gets turned into the triglyceride and the cholesterol. Remember what I said yesterday, that the cholesterol that we eat, the good cholesterol that we eat and take into our bodies, is not the same kind of cholesterol that the sugar makes, the liver makes into the cholesterol. That cholesterol that is made in excess is what causes heart disease. Turning sugar into triglycerides and cholesterol is normal. It's when we have it in excess that it causes problems. Tomorrow, I'm going to let you know what you can do about it. And that's my spot for the day.
In today's exercise ditty, I want to talk about something that's really important for those of you who may have a little bit of this lower back pain. A lot of times it comes from the fact that your leg muscles, your glutes and the upper part of your legs are pretty stiff, and they're pulling you back a little bit too much. Or maybe you have a little too much here, which is pulling you forward, which is making those back there a little bit stiff. Either way, there's some tension going on. And if you can get your muscles more flexible, lengthened out, then you're going to have a straighter posture. Things are going to be held in place better, and you're going to be able to get away from the pain. So the first one that I want to show you, it's an easy one to do. You're going to cross one leg over the other. Let me stand sideways for you. And then you bend forward, so you're stretching this leg out. The rear leg is getting stretched out quite a bit. You want to maintain that for 30 seconds if you can, at least 15. You hold it down there to get good and tight. Then you can reverse it to the other leg. Same thing, come on down, get this leg really pulled out. That's one. The other one, you're going to take one leg and put it back with the other leg going forward. Now if you need to put your foot off to an angle, that's okay to start with. Eventually you want to get to where you have better balance. I'm kind of standing on a slight slope, so it's hard. You want your weight to be primarily on this rear foot, your heel on the ground, you're standing up straight, and you're getting a good stretch in this leg, so it's kind of pulling this down this way and getting this muscle stretched out so that it's getting the flex that it needs in it. Once again, hold this for at least 15. If you can go up to 30, that's fantastic. 2 good exercises to do if you're feeling that low back pain. This can kind of help get it straightened out. That's my exercise ditty for today. Well, today's the day, at least in the next few minutes is the day. We've got some sun shining now. We have some starts that they're up good enough for us. We want to get them out and give them a chance to start growing. So it's the day to plant them. I'm going to see if I can show you what we got here. This is part of what we got, these 3 containers. I'm going to be taking those out to the garden. I have some onion starts already out there. We're going to get these in the ground.
Well, we had a beautiful sunny day today, and so we took the opportunity to put some of our seedlings into the ground. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of them, and then we're going to water them and cover them up. Very excited. So this is, you can see those. I'll zero in on one of them. How's that? Somewhere in there is a little broccoli plant. Anyway, it will be really beautiful. So we've got cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and broccoli. And then I've got kale and chard. And then I have onions. All different kinds of onions down here. So I'm going to go down to the end and film up so you can see what a 30-inch row looks like, almost all planted. We've just got about maybe 3 feet in there that are not planted. So I just think there's nothing prettier than a row that's just been planted. Okay, 60 feet of goodness. Wave, Jim. We're so excited.